Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shadia and today I'll be telling you 5 things to avoid when opening up your Etsy shop. So doing these 5 mistakes may not stop your growth when you're running your Etsy shop, but they won't help you either, and it's just some tips that you might want to avoid as a beginner on Etsy now. Tip number 1 is to avoid taking bad pictures. Simply what I mean by this is to take pictures in clear areas and places that's decluttered. So when you first start off, you might want to start taking pictures on white backgrounds, simply so people can see exactly what you're selling. Remember that great pictures are what sell your products. Your customers can't smell, taste, or feel your product, so what they see in the pictures is what they'll get, and you want them to really see that and understand that and love the picture so that they can fall in love with your product. Tip number 2 is avoid being antisocial with your customers. Simply what I mean by this is just keep them updated and keep them happy. Something that I like to do after a customer makes a purchase, I'll just simply write them a message and say thank you for your order, and I'll just send them the processing time and let them know when their item will be sent out. Also, once their item is sent out, I'll just let them know like, hey, I sent it out. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I feel like just doing that alone just makes it feel like there's more of a relationship with you and your customer. So guys, think about it as the customer. When you shop with somebody and they treat you like a priority and they make you feel important, you're more likely to leave a review, tell somebody about the shop, or even be a reoccurring customer. These are things that you want to put into your shop to make your customers feel like that you're a person and just not this bot on Etsy. Tip number 3 is to avoid not filling in your whole listing. So guys, you want to optimize your listing. So where it says materials, ingredients, size, colors, even holidays. Etsy loves when you fill in your listing, they rank you higher. So this is something that you might want to do. Also filling in the things like the ingredients, like if you're selling soap or something, or so I've seen some people sell food on Etsy. If you fill in your ingredients and stuff like that, it avoids a lot of questions that the customer may ask you in your messages. So instead of them messaging you about it, they'll just straight buy it, so it'll turn into faster buys. Money! Alright guys, so tip number 4 is to avoid writing crappy titles. Avoid writing crappy titles. So take time to optimize your SEO. So SEO is just your search engine optimization. This is how people find you on Etsy. So what you might want to do is do a little research about your items before you put them up. Find words that people use other than what you use. So something like a t-shirt. Some people might call it a tee. Some people might call it literally t-shirt without the slash. Some people might add the slash. Some people might call it a crew neck or just a shirt. I'll type in like holiday t-shirt and use a lot of the tags that come up with the words holiday t-shirt. Not everybody uses the same word for an item, so use synonyms for it when you write that in your title so that you could be easily found whether somebody is saying t-shirt, tee, or crew neck. Finally, tip number 5, avoid losing track of your money. Guys, this is not financial advice, but I'm just letting you know that it's important to keep track of how much you spend on your products and make sure that you keep your receipts. It's super important to keep your receipts for at the end of the year when it's time to do your taxes on your business, because you will have to pay taxes. Also, you want to be clear on how much you're spending to make the product. If it costs you $20 to make the product, you don't want to list it on Etsy for $21. That's not a good profit. And also you have to consider if you're the one paying for shipping, you have to include that price too. All right guys, I know this was a short video, but I just felt like those were the 5 things that I should tell you guys to avoid when opening up your Etsy shop. I sure wish somebody would have told me. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.